name's Sky, and well, I got a couple observations about this whole Pakistan and blocking YouTube and YouTube going down for a couple hours on Sunday. I'm using this Associated Press article by Stephen Graham on Yahoo News. I don't know, I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of curious because this says for 2 hours, and I heard on TV 4 hours. So I'm curious, who's correct on that and who has the better information about it all. I'm also kind of curious. So they got an Associated Press writer to do this, and all they could get is a emailed statement from YouTube. Nobody was in San Jose area that could make the trip over. There was no phones. There was no secretary to call. And I don't know. I'm just really curious. So why is it that because I use YouTube, and one country saying, okay, we're going to block access to this website, and it shuts the whole website down. I'm just kind of curious about that. There's all these different things which I really am curious about. Because, so for one thing, every video viewed on YouTube basically generates a cent or however much money through ad revenue. That's how YouTube makes its money. That's why Google owns YouTube. Is able to make their money, through ad searches and like, oh, this is something interesting. Why don't you find me this? And yet, I'm trying to use YouTube's pay service where you can start creating little links that you can post at places, and that way it would link to your channel and also help generate revenue for you. And I couldn't figure it out, and I'm just surprised. That you would think that such a user-friendly service with so many people working on it, and I'm looking at their create a gift and post it at different places. This is how I can get it this way. This is how I can get it that way, and it's just not user-friendly. But that's just beside the point. Anyways, so I'm real curious about this whole Pakistan blocking YouTube, and then later on YouTube saying, okay, all right, well, you guys weren't happy about this video made by Geert Wilders from where's this guy from? Dutch lawmaker, Amsterdam. But I'm just real curious about it all, because the other thing in the news right now is this website called Juicy Campus, where people can basically post anonymously, and it's even encouraged that you learn how to anonymously, create your profile and hide your IP address. And basically, you can say whatever you want about whatever campus, and that includes students, faculty, the name of the sewer, and stuff like that. Which a lot of people are finding very upsetting, because people can post slanderous things about other people, libel things about other people, and the website founders defend it as freedom of speech. So in an international setting, what is freedom of speech? And can one entity enforce its will upon another entity if it finds the content of that other entity questionable or offensive to what they feel is correct? Or, and I'm also very curious and interested, why is it Pakistan only blocking YouTube and not other Muslim countries attacking? So that's something interesting. But then again, maybe that has something to do with how many people in Pakistan have access to the internet and YouTube, but who knows. But I just find it interesting, because what's for Juicy Campus, what in my opinion, what college campuses can do is just ban access to that website through their own internal servers. To just say this is restricted access if you're on campus, which, hey, makes sense. If somebody really wants to get to that website, they can figure out a way. But otherwise, if you really don't want the common average student accessing that website, just ban it. Seems simple enough to me. I mean, ultimately, I kind of go back to John Milton, author of Paradise Lost, on issues like this of, well, what do you want? Do you want the material out there, even though some people may find it questionable or not like it? Or do you get rid of it, hide it, tuck it away? And in his opinion, because he was the first, one of the first censors of literature in England, he said, a man can choose to be right or wrong, but if he doesn't know what is the wrong path, how can he know what is the right path? So really, it's education that is going to, lift up man and basically always show man, this is the right and the wrong way. And I probably by that point he believed in the inherent goodness of man, and didn't realize, well, man's actually kind of selfish, but that's, what we discovered today, So, just my opinions.